Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to DTIPB and my voices. They're all in my head. Taylor's defending herself in a court of law, as you can clearly see. Of course it's self-centered. How can I worry about other people when I can't even get my own life right? I mean, how is that even possible? And are you R-worded? Are you refrigerated? Are you refrigerated, Mr. Rook? Of course the world revolves around me. What else could it possibly revolve around? Everyone says that, and WTF? Your world revolves around you, Akira's fucking world revolves around fucking Akira, and my world revolves around me. It's the dumbest thing you could say. And yet everyone does. Everyone criticizes me for it. Oh, Taylor, don't be so self-centered. As if it's selfish to care about your own feelings. This is the only thing that she'll ever say that's, like, very reasonable. Well, of course I care about my own feelings. If I don't, who will?
She stops ranting for long enough to catch her breath.
Can you tell me? Who else will care about my feelings? Tell me, Mr. Rook. Who else? Who else is going to care?
I don't have an answer to her question. How could I possibly answer something like that?
That's what I thought. So maybe it's worth being self-centered. At least one person in this world that revolves around me, should care. I mean, it's...
And finally, she can't hold herself back anymore and she starts sobbing. I had wondered if this wasn't some bizarre act, but now she's crying. Actually crying. There's no doubt those are real... Let me get a taste. Oh, those are real tears. She keeps wiping her face, trying to calm herself down, but completely unable to.
I
sigh. It's the most pitiful sight I've ever seen.
What?
She takes a deep breath.
What should I do? Tell me. What do you think I should do then? How should I change? What should I do differently? What'll make everything better and people not always tell me I'm terrible? What should I do?
I have to say something to her. I just desperately want to walk out, let this be someone else's problem, give up on dealing with this crazy teenager, but I can't. I know I can't. But how do you respond to that? What do you say? I can't give her any advice that'll suddenly make things perfect. It doesn't exist. Maybe that's what I should say. It's about all I can. Nothing will make everything better. Nothing will make everything perfect. I can't just give you a single piece of sage advice that makes everything better. I don't know how to get through to you. You just don't seem to get it. All I can say is, in order for people to be nice to you, you have to show you care first.
That's it? That's your advice? Lol, Mr. Rook. Lol, 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 lol.
She starts laughing nervously, or maybe crying. It's impossible to tell.
You call this laughing? This is when a person doesn't want to text you back. That's what this is. You think I haven't tried? I've tried everything. With Nolan. You have no idea how many times I tried to show that I care. I always apologized. I always admitted I was wrong. I always listened to what he told me. I always was there. I kept my mouth shut even when I wanted to burp. And he kept it open when he wanted to. Get it? I begged to know what I could do to make things work again. I care, Mr. Rook. I fucking well care. I showed it in everywhere possible. It wasn't enough. It's never enough. Not with him, not with anyone.
She wipes her tears again, and I'm at a loss. I have to break through to her somehow. It has to be possible. But did you treat him how he wanted to be treated?
Of course I did!
I mean, did you actually treat him how he wanted to? That doesn't mean just apologizing or going down on him or nodding along.
Haha, he knew it too. He knew what she meant too.
Or nodding along or begging for a way to prove yourself. It means caring. And it sounds like what he really wanted from you was to just leave him alone. There's a pause.
That's what everyone wants from me. It's always the same. I should just leave everyone alone. Everyone, always. Do I not deserve friends?
I can't. I can't do it. I'm gonna barf!
Well, I have a bit of a theory, actually. I have a theory. I think what's going on is Taylor just doesn't know boundaries. Because she says she's this loving martyr and that everybody is selfish, including her. I think she has a boundaries issue. That's all. It sucks that Mr. Rook has to be like, get out of my office!
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry your life sucks, and I'm even more sorry you can't seem to understand why. I don't think I can help you. All I can say is, it's my job to make sure everyone in the class has a comfortable learning environment, and you're getting in the way of that. I can't tell you how to change your life. All I can tell you is that if you ever interfere with that again, I'm going to have to remove you from the class. I don't want to do that, so please, just promise me you'll stop abusing your classmates. Can you do that? She gives a long, drawn-out sigh.
Of course you can't. Nobody can. FML! Remember when people said FML for fuck my life? Those were the good old days.
She wipes her face again.
But okay, fine. I promise, it's not like anything else ever works for me. But what's one more thing, right? Is that all? Can I go home now?
That's all. You can go now. She leaves without a single other word. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to make of it. I don't get her. I don't get what the fuck is wrong with her, and I don't know how to help. Would anyone? Was there a better approach that I just didn't think of at all? Or is it just impossible for her? I don't know which answer would be more depressing.
She clearly has a boundaries issue. Okay, so here's the deal, right? Here's my theory. Okay, I'm gonna try to say this as quickly as possible without tripping over my words. So basically, her whole thing is that she feels like she gives the world to people and everything, and tries to be as like conciliatory as possible, whilst at the same time, obviously, wanting a lot of their attention and affections and so on and so on and so on. There's nothing wrong with that, obviously, before a certain threshold, but I bet you she's obviously passing that threshold all the time with her friends and her romantic partners, right? So, yeah, I think she's got a boundary issue, you know?
I've been lying in bed for the past hour. I just can't get to sleep. Every time I started to drift off, all I can think about was how awful things went today. Just absolutely awful for everyone.
But before I continue... Also, what is this painting? Someone explain this painting to me. You have, like, beachy area, construction, island from the sky, mostly water, beachiness again. What is this? Did he go on vacation somewhere I don't know about? Okay. WTF. I just heard the whole story. I thought you were just going to talk to him, not be the world's biggest jerk. That was way too cruel, Taylor. I hope you realize that. What? Oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Or worse. Another weird mix of people in class for lunch today. Well, not weird, I suppose. I feel tired and awful. I didn't get much sleep last night in the end.
So, Taylor didn't show up for class. Lol, and not a single fuck was given that day. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna defend her, but she has a lot going on. She doesn't deserve that. What? Ariana, what? What does she have that's a lot going on? Other than the own shit that she's doing to herself and people around her. I guess that is a lot. I'm sorry, but I can't really disagree with Kendall. What she did was just appalling.
Well, I completely agree. Let's not gossip about it, guys. It's been dealt with, and I don't think we need more talking about it behind her back.
Whatevs. Alright, sorry, if you say so. Is it this? Oh. Oh, cheese! Oh, fucking toe cheese, dude. Holy toe cheese, bro. Taylor Gibson has purged her wall. I love doing that to my friends list, dude. Ah, yeah. Ah. Sorry, I was just sucking on some tits. Ugh.
Sleep deprived and... What? What the hell is going on with all these messages? They remind me of Isabella, of course, and I have to wonder, could I have helped her anyway? Or would things have gone just as poorly as they did with Taylor?
Oh no, that's such a dumb idea, and I think even he knows it. Taylor is a person who acts out considerably, right? Isabella is very, like, tucked in.
And what the hell is going on here? At least the Taylor thing is explainable. She has fucking problems. But this, what's going on?
Aw, yeah!
I don't think it'll be of much interest, but I have been specifically asked to pass on this message to everyone in my class. The Midwinter Dance this year is going to be held in conjunction with DCTI, a public high school a few blocks away.
What the fuck could that possibly mean? District of Columbia Technical Institute? I know this takes place in Canada, this game, but like, okay.
Apparently this means they'll be able to afford to make it quite an extravagant affair. It's semi-formal, tickets are $80, and it's on December 7th. Which isn't actually midwinter, it's like 2 weeks before. Outstanding. Well, if anyone's interested, let me know. I put the note away, rolling my eyes, as if there's anyone in the class who would care anyway, I figure. None of them really seem like the types for school dances.
Oh, how you underestimate teenage girls, Mr. Rook. Even the most edgy and subversive of them have fucking sentimental, stupid high school dance wet dreams.
Now, moving right on to the homework from last night.
Let's go. Baked beans. Hey, sir.
Hi, what's up?
Well, it's about the big creative assignment. It's due next week, right?
Yes, that's right. And I can't say I'm really encouraged by that. Has he even started?
Well, we had a pretty good idea for it, and we were wondering if we could do a presentation together. Yeah, for reals. It'd be great.
Normally I would say no. Absolutely under no pretext should firearms be taken away from the proletariat. But they seem into it. Really into it. I don't know. What's the idea?
It'd be a dramatic presentation about, you know, metafiction. Sorry, had to fart. Good chance to explore the themes of the course, apply them to a modern context. That sort of thing. It'd be totes rad, sir. I mean, we could just do essays, but we figured you'd want us to do something interesting instead. Yeah, you'd be a real bro if we could, sir.
Well, it sounds like they actually care, given that this is the first time I've ever seen that sort of reaction from either of them about anything school-related. How could I say no? This is my chance, probably my only chance, to actually get them to engage with the class. I guess I'll have to fudge the rules.
By the way, I know it's been like a bit and we're like this deep into the game, but remember, Mr. Rook is a long-term substitute teacher.
I guess I'll allow it this once.
You're a bro, sir. Totes legit! Man. Oh, man, these catchphrases make me so nostalgic.
We go over the details for another couple minutes, and they go on their way. I guess it could be worse. As far as concerns go, I have bigger ones anyway. I spend the whole prep hour crippled with indecision over how I'm going to handle the upcoming exam review. I start writing notes, but I throw them away every time. In the end, I come up with nothing. I don't have a clue how I'm going to get them through this. I have control over what's on the exam, but I won't be responsible for marking them, so, well, if they all do terribly. Still, though, on some bizarre, perverse level, I'm actually glad to be worrying about this. Thrilled, even. It's nice to finally be actually worried about my students academically, not their personal drama. Isn't that how it's supposed to go?
Well, yes, but we've become quite acclimated to the opposite, haven't we? Later.
when I get home. I say I'm going to get a comprehensive exam review finished for tomorrow. I really need to. But first, I need to mark all the homework from today. Why did I think this was a smart idea again? Oh,
Haha, haha. The bottom corner says activate window. Isn't that so funny? Oh man. The indicator's blinking 32! I just realized how annoying that would be if it's blinking. It's blinking? You have an iPad that's like flashing a light at you because it's like, you have PMs, you dirty slut! Okay, first we're gonna read the mail. Why do we have so much fucking mail? It's crazy. What if Nanasi is sent by, Bro, what if Nanasi is sent by, the principal Malcolm Grisham? Also, if you look up the meaning of this name, Nanasi means, pineapple, I think? Wait, hold on. Wait, no. That's... Nanashi means anonymous. Maybe that's what they were trying to spell. No, let's see. Amie Connect. Akira Yamazaki has updated his relationship status. Hey, you know, are you really still single? Did I miss something, or shouldn't you guys update your relationship status? Yeah.
Well, it's complicated.
No one is going to ever talk like that in 2027, ever.
No one's through kisses in love with a boy. No homo.
Lol. Nice! Raffle, I was wondering... Taylor Gibson is trying to make things better. Hey dear, what are you up to? I'm really bored. Not much. Wish I could be with you, but unfortunately Mom's out with the car and the bus doesn't run this late. I fucking hate public transportation, at least currently. It could be better. Sorry, babe. Trust me, I'm bored too. Oh, that's okay, I understand. I've just been thinking of you a lot. You always seem like you know how to deal with boredom. I don't believe you. Remember, we're a 38-year-old man looking at private messages because somehow we have the hacked version of Facebook. Well, actually, I can think of something. Are you alone in your room? Oh, yes, of course I am. What's that? Do you remember those pictures I sent you a while back? I just asked because, you said at the time, before we broke up, I guess, that you would be interested in reciprocating. If you're up for it, of course. Wait, do you mean the sexy ones? I might have kept those, sorry. I probably should have deleted them when we broke up, but I couldn't really bring myself to. Do you really want to see that? I've never really done that sort of thing before. Well, no pressure or anything, but of course I do. You're beautiful, and I'm sure you have a beautiful body, Charlotte. It's just fun, and there's no need to be prudish about it. For real, sis, I think you have a lot to be proud of. Okay, I don't think mine will turn out as hot as yours, but I guess I'm willing to give it a shot anyway. Should I use the same image sharing thing that you did last time? Yeah, that works. Okay, here goes. The password is your middle name. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this at all. I think I fail at sexy forever. You make it look so easy. Okay, so the password is her middle name. I'm gonna tell you, I don't believe there's any nipples. I think it's just bikini. Yeah, okay. This is the silliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh wow, then it goes up to the top of their messages. Okay. She's right though. What are we? I don't really want to pressure you or anything, but... Well, that was why Taylor was scared me so much before. I'm never really sure what our relationship is. I mean, if you don't know either, that's totes cool. We don't have to say anything still, no pressure, I just... Well, I don't know, feels weird, man. Sorry, I didn't know you felt that strongly. You're my boyfriend, Av. Do you want me to change my profile? Are we at that point? I just didn't want to rush things. Oh, der. We're both silly then. Yes, totes, if you're comfortable saying that, then we definitely should. So I guess the essays didn't go very well, Mr. Rook? Can I at least explain why?
No. I'm about to try to change the subject to anything but that, when we're interrupted by someone I haven't seen much of in the past few days.
Speaking of hostile, do you mind if I come in for a few minutes?
She looks humble somehow, if that's even possible to say about Taylor.
Yes. Thanks. No, as in yes, I mind, sis.
Charlotte gives a stern look, as she usually does when Kendall says something mean.
I do too.
Oh. Well, ouch. But even if she deserves it, I probably shouldn't let Kendall rip into her too much. Or Charlotte, for that matter. As bizarre as the idea of it is.
Oh, come on! I came here because... Look, I just got back from talking to Akira and Nolan. I wanted to apologize for being a bitch to you two, too.
I sigh. For fuck's sake. At least she's admitted to it straight up, but that doesn't mean I trust her. You were just talking to Akira and Nolan?
Yes.
Where are they?
They're on the roof together. I didn't say anything mean, I promise. I just wanted to let them know I was sorry. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. I get up to leave. Guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. Please just be calm and don't kill her, okay? If there's a problem, I'll take care of it.
That's a big request. No promises, sir.
Kendall.
Fine, sir. I won't kill her.
Good. Sure enough, she's not lying about that at least. Both the boys are on the far end of the roof. It's a good place, too. The view is nice from up here. It's pleasantly mild out, and it's surprisingly quiet.
Ah! What's that?
Oh, that's dragon spawn. You have to be quick with them, or they bring in reinforcements with the incinerate power.
Incinerate?
Yeah, destroys items in your inventory if you get hit with it.
Everything? He even is eating fucking Pocky, dude. This is how... This is so based. This is so old.
What is this, the 1920s? If you're not careful, but they're easy to deal with. You just flank like this.
Whoa! Awesome!
Well, you know, not really. Well, they seem to be okay anyway. It looks like Taylor hasn't left a wake of emotional devastation in her wake this time. Hasn't left a wake of wake in her wake.
Oh, sup, sir?
Akira waves at Nolan. I assume pauses his game to look up. Hey, sir. Hey, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt or anything. I just heard that Taylor came by to talk to you two. Apologize is what she said, but the last time she said that, well, I just wanted to be sure everything was alright. No, everything's cool. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's good. If there's ever a problem with her again, well, you already know. You can tell me. I think she's actually trying this time. Trying, at least. Not very well. It's... well, I don't want to be too mean.
OMG, it's Taylor, bro. You can be mean.
Yeah. It's just really pathetic, you know?
Ugh, for reals. I'm still raging so hard at that girl.
No, I mean, in a really pitiful sort of way. I feel bad for making fun of her. She really is just that refrigerated about other people's feelings.
Whatevs. Fuck her. I'm sick of talking about her.
So everything's fine then? Yes. I mean, so long as she continues to stay away from my BF. She's pathetic, but I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
I'll let you get back to it then.
See why for asking, though, sir?
Yeah, thanks. I don't really need you to protect him for me, though. Sorry. I'll leave you alone then. I realize as I walk away why Nolan sounded so annoyed. That must have been kind of emasculating, wasn't it? I probably wouldn't feel very manly if not only did I have a boyfriend who needed protecting, but apparently felt like I couldn't even do that. Shit. I briefly considered going back to apologize, but... what the fuck do you say about that? Sorry, I think you're actually very manly. It's okay. Everyone sometimes gets reduced to tears by a teenaged girl. I guess not, huh? The best thing, I suppose, is to just stop now.
Holy hell, what do you mean? Everybody gets reduced to tears by teenage girls. What the fuck? Hey, sir?
Hi. Weren't you still eating lunch with Charlotte?
Yeah, well, Taylor's still in there. Kinda hard to eat when you're overwhelmed by nausea. Bleh! Bleh! Hey, actually, there was something I was wondering. You said you would handle tickets for that midwinter dance, right?
Yeah. Wait, really? You?
What? Is there a problem with that?
No, no, of course not. I'm just surprised. You don't seem like the dancing sort.
Not really, but I think Charlotte would like it, and, well, you know, since we got back together, we haven't really done much. I kinda want to do something special with her, sir, and, like, well, I think she'd like it is all. She doesn't think I can be girly or romantic or whatevs. I think it'd impress her if I proved her wrong. Is that weird?
No, it's not weird at all. Of course, that makes perfect sense. You're probably right.
You said $80, right? So, can you hook his sister up?
Sure, just bring in the money and I'll get you 2 grams, right? She just reaches into her jacket and pulls out a pair of hundreds. Well, shit. I guess she came prepared.
Here.
Okay, great. I'll get you change. And the tickets. I'll do it during prep. Can you come by after school to pick them up?
Yeah, of course. See you in your office?
Yes, that works for me.
Okay. TY, bro. I'll see you then.
You're welcome.
Laters.
Well, that was surprising.
3:55 PMS. PMS! Haha, PMS.
I picked up a pair of tickets from the office, just like she asked. It still seems really surprising to me, though. I can't imagine that at all.
Oh my god. This thing is so needy. Needy Facebook. Lol, cool story, bro. Hey, I know we've never been really great friends or anything, but can I ask you advice on something? I mean, would you mind, or do you totes hate me? No, of course I don't hate you. I mean, you're really difficult at times, but I understand completely. It's Taylor who hates you, and, well, the less said about her right now, the better. So, what's up? Honestly, Ariana, you shouldn't even... I mean, I guess Taylor is her fucking, like, night's watch when it comes to going over to Mr. Rook's house, but damn. TY, I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, do you wear makeup at all, Ariana? Not trying to be weird, just actually wondering. OMG, lol. Of course I do. Everyone at our school does. Man, do you really think my face looks like this naturally? I wish. So, why do you ask? I mean, I know why you're asking. I just want to hear you actually say it. Well, I would really appreciate your help with it. I'm taking Charlotte to the dance, and I've got a nice dress picked out and everything, but I do not know the first thing about makeup at all, and I really, really, really want to impress her. She's going to go to a lot of effort, I know, and I would feel terrible if I didn't too. Except, I'm totally clueless when it comes to that. You in a nice dress? No way. OMG, what have you done with a real Kendall? Of course I'll help. It sounds like a worth cause after all. Come on, we can meet up after school. We'll go to Shoppers together and I'll help you out. Yo, what? You have a Shoppers too? TY, what's the condition? You absolutely must show me this dress. Can't even imagine that. Okay, fair enough. TY again. Now, if only I could get you to go all the way with the Eliza Doolittle thing. WTF, sis. How can you put up with this refrigerated non-apology? I'm not going to tell her off. You shouldn't either. Maybe she's right. Maybe we should give her a second chance. Good luck, have fun with that. I can't stand this bullshit. Dude, I know GLHF like off the tip of my hat by just like looking at it. I'm such an internet oldie. Then go, it's fine. It's not as if I don't understand. I think I can talk some sort of sense into her, but I really do not mind if you leave. I'll cover your escape even. Even though she didn't need it covered at all, because she was just going to go talk to John anyway. Or, sorry, Mr. Rook. Mr. Rook? Oh my god. You and your fucking what the fuck? Bondage General. Another fucking Bondage General thread, even though we had one of those like 2 hours ago. I like girls tied up as much as the next girl, but lol, not all bondage all the fucking time. Trying way too hard to be wacky. Forced to be misforced. Heo Chohui was the sister of one of Joseon era Korea's most important writers, and because of that, in an incredible feat for a woman of her time, was able to become literate in Chinese, the intellectual lingua franca of the time. What is this? I don't even... You're ruining everything. Actually, more... Since women were not supposed to be literate beyond reading edicts about how to be a good wife in keeping with Confucian tradition, she got into a little fight and her mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh, and it had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it, yo home's to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air. You know, one thing that has aged weirdly in this game is unfortunately the 12chan joke, because it's like, character-wise and kind of like plot-wise and pacing-wise, it makes no sense why a teacher is like, okay, I get it. I get that my students need help, but oh god, before I go to them, I've got to go on fucking Fantasyland Reddit and see if there's any fucking funny memes, dude. I just have to. Sup, sir?
Hey, I got you the tickets and your change. She takes the pair of tickets from me, but not the money.
This is such an inappropriate song to have with Kendall. Actually, there's something else I wanted to ask you, sir. It's, kind of a weird request, though.
Of course. Why don't you have a seat? She sits down and I fidget with the refused money. Somewhat awkwardly. What could this possibly be about? More drama? Great. Just when I was thinking that I could finally just focus on worrying on academics, too. So what's the problem?
Oh, no problem, sir. I was just thinking, the dance runs late, right? I kind of wanted to make it a whole evening thing. Big fancy date and all.
Makes sense.
I kind of have the house to myself all that week. Parents off on vacation, so like, it would be rad if I invited her over afterward, you know, so...
Okay. That part I understood. Don't explain, please. I get the picture. I try not to facepalm or wince, meaning that far more literally than I had ever intended. All the more power to her, but I really don't want to picture Kendall taking Charlotte home. I don't think I can exactly help you with that, though.
Actually, you tote scanned, sir.
I kind of doubt that. Hell, what's she going to ask? I honestly can't even imagine at this point. What could she possibly be talking about?
I want it to be proper and romantic. I've got the whole thing worked out, except... Well, could I get you to buy drinks for me, sir? I'm only 17, and I really don't want to pay for fake ID just for this one thing.
Oh.
This is what, like, you would think gets you the good consequences in this game. But if you don't help out your students, I'm doing quotation marks right now, then the game gets depressing. Trust me, we have to say, of course.
I laugh. Man, that's it? That's the big request? I thought it was going to be, I don't know, something weird. Sure, of course.
OMG, thank you, sir. This is gonna be great. I've told you this before, but you're a true bro, sir. The broest of bros.
Yeah, you've said it before. If that's supposed to be flattery, you needn't bother. I did already agree.
Well, okay, true story.
Unprofessional? Yeah, probably, but trying to prevent underage drinking is kind of a ridiculous joke. She might as well get something good out of it. I mean, I would have never asked one of my teachers for something like that. It'd be unthinkably crazy. But Kendall is kind of unthinkably crazy, so... Do you have plans after school? We could go right now if you want. No, wait, she does.
Sorry. Actually, yes. Is later this evening cool?
Yeah, that's completely fine. It'll give me a chance to change anyway. Why don't we meet at Chester and Gerard at... Is 7 good?
Yeah, 7's totes rad. I'll see you then. TY again, sir. You're a bro. 7:05 p.m. Shouldn't it be dark out?
So, did you have anything particularly in mind, or...?
Yeah, actually. I mean, I fig Charlotte is probably not gonna be much for beer.
Probably not.
How about a nice sake, though? She'd probably dig that. Did I give you enough money for that?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
You're a bro, sir.
So you keep saying. I go off to find something for her. It occurs to me that this is a little bit ridiculous. The last time I left an underage girl outside a liquor store while I went in, was probably before she was born.
Haha!
Ridiculous. I don't take too long in returning. Here you go, Miss Flowers. It's not the really expensive sort, but it's what got me through every university dinner party. Just make sure to serve it warm, and it'll be perfect for a date.
You got it! TY so much! I totes appreciate this like you would not believe.
Yeah, well, have fun, Kendall. You can repay me by not ever telling me about the evening, okay?
Haha, lol, of course. TY again, sir.
I have to say, though, as ridiculous as this whole sequence of events has been, Charlotte seems pretty lucky to have her. Boom, bum, 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 bum.
The morning after the dance.
There are two very conspicuous absences. The class is really quiet without Charlotte around to volunteer answers.
The afternoon after the dance. The afternoon after the afternoon of the dance. The afternoon of the afternoon of the afternoon after the dance.
They both come in at the same time. The whole class starts to chatter all at once.
Hey, sir, sorry we're late. Really sorry.
I stare at her. Why did she even bother coming in? There's 5 minutes left in the period.
Sorry, it was, we didn't really get much
Charlotte giggles and jabs Kendall sharply in the arm.
Shut up, Kendall. Sorry, it was, a late night. You know how it is, sir.
Unfortunately, I do. Please go sit down and stop talking. They're both still giggling with each other as they go take their seats. I try to get back on topic, but it's completely pointless. Just as I'm about to tell everyone to quiet down, the lunch bell rings. Of course. Everyone scrambles to leave. Well, some take their time.
OMG. Okay, let's not make a big deal of anything. Whatevs, bro, come on, you both came in together. OMG, come on, how was the evening?
Well, I'm glad I'm the only person in this room who's incredibly uncomfortable.
It was... rad? Lovely! Aw. You definitely look... tired. Well, you know, it was a long night. We both went back to my house and... danced! Danced until 5 in the morning. How do you have sex that long? She's a sweetheart and a romantic, you know. Come on, sis, don't tell him that. It's true, it's a true story, bro. You're embarrassing me. Hey, Nolan, how come you never take me dancing?
You never asked? Akira grabs Nolan's hand dramatically, which I noticed despite trying not to watch.
Nolan, my love, my Anata-kun, my bro of bros, my Anaki-kun! I don't know, that's my little Gurren Lagann for you. Take me dancing. Totes legit. I'd love nothing more than to dance with you. Man, Akira, you're the neediest boyfriend ever. Come on, dance with me right now. Let's do this. Lol, I don't think you can refuse him, Nolan.
Charlotte just giggles.
Take me now.
Akira starts to drag Nolan off to the front of the room with playful protests. Wait, did you mean the euphemism or like actually dancing?
Oh, Nolan, if you really want to be my man.
That's it. I take a deep, deep breath. Stop talking about dancing!
Isn't that funny? Haha, ha 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 ha. End of chapter 6A. Oh, good lord.
After what feels like not nearly long enough, the final day of school before exam approaches. I have one last review lesson for the class prepared for tomorrow morning. Then after that, it's all up to them. It's hard to get my head on straight. This music is just blaring. Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for John Rook. The school said I could reach him at this number.
I'm John, speaking.
It's Ichigo Yamazaki calling.
Oh, hello, Miss Yamazaki. How are you doing this evening?
Perfectly fine, thank you, but I think we need to have a conversation about what's been going on with the school's social networking service.
The words hit me like a kick in the face. I can't respond. I'm just stunned. I immediately reach the obvious conclusion. She's talking about my eavesdropping. Oh shit. It's come back to get me. I start to panic. My heart is pounding. This is where it all goes to hell. My heart is racing so fast, so heavily, I almost worry that she can hear it on the other end. I try to stay calm. I try.
Yeah. Why is he back in his clothes? He's back in his black tuxedo teacher clothes.
What would be a good time for me to come in? I work during the day, but I could come by Thursday morning if that's alright with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Goodbye.
She hangs up before I can say anything. Not that I have anything to say. At least I have a few days to think about it. The school's not going to protect me here. If there's an angry parent, well, she's the one paying for Akira's tuition, not me.